Every nook and cranny. A Dark Knight can...
Chris Nolan.
Hey,
Oh, sorry, what was
well
going
played. I'll give you that one.
Why are you laughing? Good morning, everyone. Why are you laughing at me?
Eh,
Man, we go live and I'm already getting laughed at. What a beautiful Wednesday. Hello, everyone. Welcome to another weekly Crusader Kings stream. As always, I'm your community manager, Troy, here to let you know about everything Crusader Kings related. And my good buddy David is back with me again for another week of shenaniganery.
shenaniganery.
You're welcome.
I like it.
You like
yeah,
it?
that's good times.
We have our Wednesday morning sunglasses on because it's too early for me. Usually a night owl by trade. So,
Yeah, I hear that. I
living
definitely
that,
feel that.
living that 9 a.m. life.
Yeah. And we're
Yeah.
both wearing our beanies today because it was just about freezing this morning.
It was.
In Stockholm.
It was. I actually put mine on because my hair is still wet.
That's good enough reason.
I didn't want to walk outside with like wet hair and be like, "Oh God, pneumonia." Got the black lung pop. Yeah.
You drinking a Monster Punch today?
Every early stream we have to have our energy.
Yeah.
I actually moved it because David can attest to this. I have 4 drinks in front of me, and I have nowhere to put anything now because I have so many drinks. Oh man, it's a good day.
It's a good thing we got this nice big shelf of a table in front of us.
Huge table. Definitely not just a card table for a sideboard.
Right. Yeah.
Definitely not the thing I would put my keys on back in Texas.
So
but yeah, what are we doing today?
we are playing some CK3. We're picking up where we left off last week with Elizabeth making some interesting hasty decisions that we recovered from through some more quick thinking and reacting.
I'm really sure Elizabeth is going to be just pleased as punch to see all the progress we make today.
Oh my goodness.
Because we're going to do really well.
We're going to take our time and think about our decisions.
Man, our character, though, like a disfigured 73-year-old content sadist.
Right?
Like,
Yeah.
this
He's
is
calm about it too.
This is it.
Yeah.
This is the end, my friends. Like, I don't think we're lasting more than like 4 years. I'm saying less than 4 years.
Well, less than 4 is probably a good guess. We've got an heir who is a sibling.
Yep.
Currently in control of part of this part down here of Danelaw.
Danelaw. Southern Danelaw.
Looks like
Central
Danelaw. I don't know.
Yeah.
Semantics.
And so it's not all of Danelaw, it's just Dane-ish.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
He's a bit of a donut.
Yeah. Right in the middle.
Yeah.
Got the hole punched out.
Mhm.
So those of you that have just joined us or haven't watched a stream of this particular run before, we are going for the Blood Eagle achievement, which is start as any of the sons of Ragnar and conquer all of the British Isles. We're doing mediocre at best at it right now. We had some really good headway a couple sessions back.
Mm-hmm.
We conquered a lot of land and we're doing really well, and then all of a sudden all of mainland Europe decided they were in an alliance against us and kind of shattered our backbone with just precision strikes. It was terrible. And then we tried raiding at one point, and the raiding was going really well.
Until it didn't.
And then it went really, really poorly. It went from 100% success to -500 real fast. We also got the nonsense smacked out of us by England at one point. I think they had like a 10,000 stack army against our like 2,000.
Something big.
It was
something bad.
It was nasty, and we ran away.
Yeah. And now we're a little low on alliances right now. We're a little low on children to make alliances with, although we could negotiate some.
We could. Do you just have a pile of candy corn?
You know, I do. So one of our content designers brought in a bag of these little candy corns, and I think his intent was to start a holy war over this, because there are some people that love them and some people hate them.
It's very divisive.
Yeah, I personally don't mind them. I actually kind of like them. I eat them by color.
Yeah.
I eat
Take
the
little
white
bites off.
Yeah, eat the white part first, and then usually the yellow part, and then the orange afterwards. So
they have those honey ones. I don't know if you ever had those.
I have had those. They're pretty good.
Those are pretty good. Those were my like, hey kid, here's some candies. My mom was just tired of listening to me complain about wanting candy, which actually wasn't that often. Surprisingly, I don't really like candy that much, but like every once in a while, I'd be like, oh God, I need sugar.
Just need something.
Need it. But growing up in Texas in the 90s was well, 80s and 90s, I guess.
Mhm.
Let's not kid ourselves on our ages here,
Right?
you know. But yeah, you definitely had those kids that were like, God, yes, this is great. I love candy corn, and other kids that were like, please
Eh?
don't ever talk to me or my family again with your candy corn heresy.
Yeah, it's definitely a. Some people like them, some people don't, and I'm one of the people on the side of likes them. So
I
it's
was
a
always
thing.
I was always like the tart or sour candies kid myself.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was like sprees and shock tarts and Smarties and you know.
Yeah. There was a candy when I was a kid that was covered in this powder that were super sour, and
Was it Warheads?
I don't remember what they were called, but
Was it Atomic Warheads?
it might have been.
Yeah.
They were super sour.
It
And
sounds like you're talking about Atomic Warheads, which are literally one of my favorite candies of all time. You know.
yeah. You
But
can go with what you
they
want.
changed the formula in like 2004 because kids were just like getting ulcers at the age of 8 from them because they were so sour, and they were like, maybe we don't give children ulcers.
That's a bit
You know,
much.
our core demographic of of consumers is getting ulcers and can't eat our product
Mhm.
anymore. Let's not do that. You know.
Yeah.
So anyway, what are we working on?
So our spouse died fairly recently,
Yes.
and even though we're 70 some odd years old, we can still find one because there's a political gain to having a spouse. And so I've got it sorted right now by relevance, but I'm going to go ahead and sort that by alliance power and see what we can find.
Yes, marry
Um,
the 7-year-old. That's a terrific idea.
I was
We
looking at the,
definitely won't be dead before she
I
gets
was looking
to
at the 15-year-old. I was like, it's a bit.
we
it's a bit
definitely
weird.
won't be dead by
Yeah.
the time she comes of age or anything.
Now, if we go by like 15, there are no valid characters because at 70 some odd years old, we're
Everyone's dead.
much older than everyone else.
Everyone's dead.
So alliance power, maybe that's not the best sort type. 28 years old, a little bit more.
What did our dad
copacetic.
die at? He was like 62, right?
I'll have to look. Let's find out. I think he was.
He was
fairly
up there.
aged. He was 66.
66.
Not bad.
Yeah.
So we're pushing beyond that. So this may not last too long, but this alliance, this power over here has
Not bad.
2,500 troops. This
Not
one's
bad.
got 2,400 troops. That's really what we're looking for here, because we know,
Man, who was it? One of our daughters we married off to an alliance that had like 7,800 last time.
Yeah.
It was you and Elizabeth. That was nuts.
that was a prime
Yeah,
alliance.
it was really good. I don't know what happened to that. Is he still around? Is she still around? Is her husband still around? Do they still have troops? Or
I
did
don't
somebody
know.
die?
Well, the alliance is obviously gone because
Right,
we've
right.
cycled out, but we'd have to go searching through the archives to find out. I think this 28-year-old here is Kraka. Not even going to try the last name. With her
Hakonsdotter.
father's 2,500 troops, although he's kind of looking militaristically busy at the moment.
Wow.
And is
Talk
also
about-
stuck in the middle of
Talk
Europe.
about surrounded. Woo.
Yeah, that might not be the most beneficial. Let's see, where's this person
Oh.
here?
Yeah.
That's better.
Småland. Yeah.
In Småland.
You know.
One of those politically expedient sorts of marriages.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Push
I don't
back.
know. I don't know the answer to that question. Do you know the answer to the question in chat?
Let's see. For
I
the
think
last count, first king, do you have to found Portugal as Duke Nuno or just start the game as him? That
don't
is
remember.
a good question. I would
Good
have to
question.
look at it.
I
I'm
mean,
gonna try for this.
you could look at it.
I could just flip over to Steam and look at the achievements there
Yeah.
and try to check that out.
Shift tab it.
Let's
Let's see.
look over.
We're
oh
gonna
my
look.
goodness.
We're checking. We're checking. All right, here we go.
What's the one we're looking for here?
Last count, first king.
Last count. Starting as Duke
so you
Nuno
have to-
of
yeah.
Portugal in 1066, formed Portugal.
Yeah. So you have to do it as him.
Well, starting as, you have to start as him.
Right. Yeah. You have to start as him. I don't think you have to like if you're his son when you get it. I think that's fine.
Should be. If it
From
didn't
the wording
work,
of the achievement.
yeah, if it didn't work, then report it.
Yeah.
Go. Don't we have an official like bug report sort of
We
thing?
do
Yeah.
on the forums. So definitely head over to our forums and check out, bug reports if you need to do that. In the meantime, if it didn't unlock as one of your descendants, one of the things you have to make sure is that you are a primary heir, and you are a direct dynasty descendant. You can't be like a bastard, a legitimized bastard, or like outside of the dynasty. You have to be direct.
Yeah, and as Mr. Boardface says, Iron Man is also important. I mean, it tells you when you start the game whether or not it's achievements of,
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Iron Man, absolutely, you have to be Iron Man. Faux show.
That's a thing. Shall we hold some court? Shall we do some courtly activities?
Well, Froggy would have courtin, and he did ride.
Let's ride. Sitting on my throne, let's bring the first petitioner through. My lord, I regret to inform you that the religious situation in my lands is out of control. I have tried to make my subjects see the light of our true faith, but too many of them persist in their wrong beliefs. I beg of you, use your authority and power to help me. This is, I remember that this is a thing you can ask of your liege as well when you're not.
Wait, our son is telling us that he sucks?
Staryu?
Our son, our heir, is telling us that he sucks at governing his own lands. That sounds like a cause for disinheritance. Yeah. Good day, sir.
His diplomacy is pretty bad for a number of reasons.
Oh boy, I'm so excited to play as him.
6 points of diplomacy thanks to being shy, vengeful, and a berserker.
Oh boy, I'm so excited to play as this guy that sucks.
Yeah.
Why didn't you educate him?
Well, I think I did, but I mean, he's a decent steward.
He's a decent steward.
He's just a decent steward. He's also got learning. Just shy, insightful thinker.
Why such an early stream? Because this is the stream we were given. No, really, it's with all of our products, we want to make sure that everyone gets a good time slot, and a good day for them, and a good day for when their product works. So the normal schedule that we had was taken by somebody else because they got displaced from a slot. Because it got taken by somebody else who got displaced from a slot because Vicky.
Scheduling. Well, yeah. Hey, you didn't catch that stream the other day, did you?
I was very busy.
Yeah, 3 hours. They rocked it, and they were able to form all of Germany.
So what's your excuse for the British Isles right now? Like,
different game.
Oh, this is your game though.
Yeah, but I'm not a pro at this.
Oh, fair.
I mean, it was it was Michael and they're one of their QA guys that did it, and
one of their QA guys.
I'm terrible with names right now.
Who cares about that guy?
No, he's a good guy. I can see his face. I can see, like, in my mind's eye, I can see a blurred line of text that is his name, but that text is blurred and I can't read it.
Is it like that thing where you're like at a party and somebody's like, "Hey, this is," and it just makes a tone in your brain?
And
then, like, later on, you're like, "Hey,"
visually,
and you can hear the tone, but you have no idea what his name is.
But on a visual level, yes.
Right? Yeah.
Yeah, exactly the same.
It's the same thing. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Once we get court done, we'll show you the map.
Yep. We'll jump back over to that. So we've been kind of trying. I think I've been trying a little bit to maybe make some conversions, or maybe I'm conflating with what I've been doing at home. But we're going to go ahead and turn the Earldom of East Riding over into our faith.
Yeah.
Because that seems like a good choice, and it makes the prince happier with us, because he's pretty upset with us at the moment.
Because you got to have faith.
That is true.
Our terrible, terrible son is upset with us. He should really look inward and seek his own path to enlightenment, because he sucks. But here we are, I guess.
He's not very diplomatic about it, that's for sure.
Man, how many times has the North Riding come up in our game? Like, every single decision and every single thing.
It's where we started the game. It's our seat of power. A peasant man stands before me, informing the court of his plea. The recent war took a toll on the countryside, and we're not sure who the culprit was, but they looted an important cultural site to us Anglo-Saxons from the North Riding. He's very specific about that, isn't he?
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. Please, we beseech you, spare some of your resources so we can see it restored. The peasant ends his request with a clumsy bow, a clear indicator of their low-born status, because, peasants don't practice bowing and scraping the way royalty does. We can pay 50 gold. Cultural acceptance between Anglo-Saxons and the Norse is increased by 10%. Not bad.
Do you think we enjoyed having him in our court? Do you think he was a peasant fellow?
He was definitely a peasant fellow.
Oh.
I don't know how pleasant he was, but he was definitely a peasant. We've got the money.
We do have the money.
And increasing.
I mean, we're at 3.5 per tick, which is not bad.
not bad, not great, not bad. We could do better, but
I mean, yeah, like one of those
we
like
could do worse.
meh, all right kind of things.
I'm a little worried to see what happens after the succession ends or happens, but
Was there a pun? Did we make a pun? Did I make a pun? Did you make a pun?
I had fun.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
That's the one.
That's the one. The next guy, Frontier Fracas. The next petitioner is evidently somewhat of a stranger in this court, as I do not recognize him. And the Eye of Marshal Bully? Oh, God. I love that we've got localized text in the names, but it makes it difficult.
The sound.
Boovy?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, Boovy has been on them since they first entered. My lord, I have come to declare that the people of the West Riding are refusing to pay the taxes
not the North Riding.
you have levied upon us, their neighbors. In times past, our land and people were granted rights and privileges which your recent
exactions
ignore. I'm getting fancy with our words from this fellow.
Was this a UN event?
Maybe, I don't know. This rapacious adventurer, 18-year-olds from West Riding. We request that you address our concerns fairly.
Wait, can we recruit this guy to our court?
Yeah,
look at his marshal.
Wow. Well,
30. Oh, God.
We can imprison him. We have a guaranteed chance to imprison him and gain some experience. Experienced at crowd control. Okay, cool. Trick the ringleaders into an ambush. That could go either way.
Good, yeah.
Willing to hear you out.
Wow, that one sucks.
That could go poorly. Let's see. What does that say? Sounds to me like you may be misinterpreting some charters. Could gain some money and some experience.
Or lose a crap ton of control.
Or the peasants can go nuts again. Give them what they want. Give them tax relief, which means taxes and development growth.
We literally just discussed how we were trying to get money up, and this guy comes in.
Opposite of what he's asking in that one.
Fourth roll for.
I'm thinking we bring down the Iron Fist.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, that's a guaranteed hit. Guaranteed positive for us.
Yeah. I mean, it sucks to have to bring the fist out on these poor little peasants that are,
But he's coming at us with the or else.
Yeah.
And so, oh well. My business here is done. And let's take a look at the map. As was requested. So we've got the Danelaw here. We've also got a little chunk of Northern Ireland over here.
Getting
started
delightful.
on that early.
Didn't we have the Isle of Man at one point?
No, not in.
Or was it? No, that's right. We just kept contesting it like 9 times in a row.
Well, the land up here was getting contested, and Maun has advanced into this area to expand their holdings.
Yeah.
England has grown and is starting to eat Wales before we could get to it. So I think I was talking to Elizabeth last time about trying to move into the north here and try to expand our holdings.
Absolutely, with how fractured and piecemeal that north section is, I think that's our best bet.
Yeah.
It's either that or, start going for Ireland, which
we've got a foothold.
We got a foothold, but I don't know what's the Oriel. How are they looking? It's not bad.
200. There's 3,000 over here, 700 here, and they're at war.
What's the alliances of the guy right next to us, Oriel?
Let's see. He's got in a war with them. Allied with the big bad next door.
Yep.
And someone way off somewhere else.
Innis. It was the capital. Over here.
Oh.
On the left.
Yep, there it is.
Yeah.
Some little, I guess, not a big bad. Innis, good call. Yeah, allied with those two. Mm-hmm. So, allied with this guy and one of his vassals.
Not really a good call, maybe right now. Maybe wait till we see how that war turns out, or just swoop south.
And wait for our levies to...
Yeah. Do we have an alliance with... I don't think we have an alliance with our brother. Or our uncle? Uncle.
We are allied with this fella and with this guy, our heir.
Yeah. Yeah. No, our brother decided he didn't like us at one point earlier when we were playing this character's dad. And he was like, I'm going to go off and found my own kingdom. We're like, good luck. And then he failed and got chased off into the center of Europe somewhere. So he's somewhere. I don't know where. Oh, we're going to show the map. Zoom out a little bit. Ta-da!
There's a little bit of gore going on here. Lotharingia.
Lotharingia is like
Lotharingia is
they had
eating up bits
a
of France.
really solid, like they had it divided half and half, and then it just went.
Yeah. Burgundy also has grown a bit.
That's the one we were talking about, where everything just kind of exploded on them.
Bavaria is getting Bavaria heading down towards Greece.
Yeah.
The Balkans. Crazy.
One of my favorite games was
Sweden's doing well.
I had Bulgaria had taken over like all of Europe, and it's like who, what, how, what, why, how, where, from where, what?
To what? Let's see, who do we got here? We've got, is this a target? Maybe 300 with allied with this guy. Maybe a target allied with our heir. Who's this? Land type. There. Okay, so that's 300 men and 600. Our heir probably goes with us, maybe not. We should probably... Who are we trying to please right now? Earl Askel? Where's this guy?
I have a huge chat. What's going on? Oh, no, I know what's going on. Don't mind me, everyone. I'm an idiot.
Okay,
oh,
then.
Yeah, everything's just like vibrating. I'm like, what is going on? Oh, I know what's going on. I'm an idiot. We literally discussed this right before stream, and then I'm like, what? Like a dog at a window. Oh, a squirrel. Look, it's shiny.
Squirrel.
It's terrible. Exactly. That's exactly. I was like, what? No, it's literally a thing we just talked about. So here we are.
Good times.
Anyway.
Let's get the clock rolling. Let's do some things. Let's let the good times roll. What is our fella doing here?
Just wandering around. He's just,
Going on an adventure, but he's not as a raider.
Did you know that boats are for boating?
Really? Is that why they named it Boaty McBoatface?
Correct.
Oh, he's at war up here.
Well,
All right.
time to swoop in and crush him.
Well, yeah, that's a possibility.
I mean, he's at war. How's it going for him?
Well, I mean, he's our vassal and our heir.
Well, I meant because we have that one little...
This little chunk right here of this.
We could, yeah, exactly. And if we conquer... Oh, wait, does he also have part of Ireland? Scroll out a little bit. Yeah.
Yeah, this little chunk down here.
That's tempting. Like, capture the part by Ireland and capture the part north of our border and just be like, these are ours now. Goodbye.
Yoink. All right, who's this here?
Especially if he's our heir and we're in our 70s. Like, if we win this for him.
Here you go, buddy.
Yeah. This
Have
is yours.
some more.
Definitely yours.
Yeah, What's the worst that could happen?
He says, committing all his resources to our death.
We've already got our rally point set up here.
Cumberland, yep.
So, yeah, let's talk to our vassal here and see if perhaps we can join in his war.
Good morning, Ixum. Welcome to the stream. Glad you are here.
Offer to join war. We cannot, because he's not our ally. Why?
Hey, can we help you? No. What?
He's at war, so we cannot make him our vassal. I thought he was our vassal. Oh, that's because I'm looking at the wrong guy, dude.
Did you click on the guy on the south?
I was the enemy, but I can't offer to join his war because he is not fighting a peasant faction.
Oh, yeah.
Sometimes these rules that we have are just like, what?
Where are we yelling? Stop yelling.
It's distracting.
By the way, everyone, Maddie's back.
Yeah.
We can tell because there's yelling in the booth now.
And there's arms flailing around.
Flailing limbs and yelling. We missed Maddie. Don't let me fool you. We all missed her. She's back. She had a lovely couple weeks without us. I'm sure it was peaceful and quiet and relaxing. Now she's back to chaos.
The taverns of Kendall have seen an influx of glory-seeking warriors as of late.
Can I just point out this is one of my favorite animations? Is a dude in a mask stroking his chin. Why are you stroking your chin, sir? You're in a mask.
Yeah. Maybe it's just, he was doing that before
Well, he's like
had the mask on.
70, and he's had the mask since he was like 20.
Yeah,
He's
it's
literally
true.
been in the mask 3 times longer than he's had the face. Oh, this is just.
Among them, a group of old and battle-hardened veterans, Huskarls, looking for a new master. There was also a whole host of enthusiastic young men that talk nonstop about finding glory on foreign shores. Perhaps I should seek to employ some of them? Bring in the Huskarls, costing us 225, and get a army of 175 men in the North Riding that will stand down on succession, so they won't last very long.
No.
That seems like a poor choice.
Yeah, it seems like a poor choice.
Bondi, same thing, will stand down. There's more of them, they're cheaper. Time to double the price of ale.
Yeah, goodbye. We're not going to
Let's get
get
some
any troops, so might as well make some money while we can.
Right. Yeah, and thanks for the option there, but
You know, actually, honestly, nobody did care who he was until he put on the mask, because he was just our player heir until he got disfigured, and then we died, and it was like, well, so we didn't care what he looked like before. Now that we're, him, it's like, okay,
Well,
here. So
it's-
our son,
we're trying to sway him and get a little better opinion on him.
right.
Just because gain 10 opinion or lose 5 opinion possibilities. We don't really know. Or keep it short and professional. Let's gamble on that.
Eh.
Let's go for it.
Flip coin.
Yeah.
Oh God, his wife looks so upset with us.
Yeah, she does. She does not look. She looks ill. Our recent correspondence has been a source of joy. It worked. Excellent.
Maybe she's
All right.
also wondering why we're stroking our mask. Maybe she finds us
Oh,
unsettling.
she's pregnant
Oh,
and she's a lunatic.
she's a pregnant lunatic, and she's scaly,
Oh,
pregnant
jeez.
lunatic.
Oh,
Oh, what a-
boy, we're gonna have to do something about that.
Will we? I
Probably
think it'll
should.
take care of itself.
Maybe. Let's see what he's got some loots and raiders of Reykjavik. We're gonna allow this fella to go raging through our territory?
I mean, as a fellow Viking ourselves,
Yeah, but like, there's no, we're not. I'm not gonna allow that. Let's go
Yeah.
ahead and
no joke, a scaly
Boring.
pregnant lunatic. Yeah, no wonder she looks unhappy. Like, I gotta agree with that one.
raise all of our army here.
I mean, we could, if we have the army raised for raiding, we could just go raid those guys that our son is at war with and destabilize them.
Possibly. Along with their strange goods, merchants bring tall tales from the distant lands, unverifiable, full of wonder. A group of Irish peddlers purport to have brought Urian Kai objects,
I have looked away.
said
yes.
to have come from the faraway court of a great ruler, Kagan Choyanul of Kyrgyz Khanate, no less.
Just watching you deal with this is fantastic.
I try to take my time and like make a shot at it.
Yeah.
But, Constantin, the leading trader, grins darkly. This unique armor could be yours, for a special price, of course, great king. A likely yarn indeed.
Wait, he's selling yarn?
Nice, bringing a tail.
Right, is it made of yarn?
I don't know, but the cat probably enjoys playing with
Yeah.
it.
That's right.
Yeah. A likely yarn indeed. If only I had some way to verify the hawker's story.
You got something
Fetch
on your hoodie here,
my
buddy.
coin purse.
Hold on.
Do I?
Yeah.
I don't know what that
No idea.
was.
No, I just noticed. You're welcome.
Thank you.
It's a gift from me to you.
Watching out. Good job. The flexible lamellar armor.
No.
Prowess +3,
No.
injury resistance +1.
Like at this part, at this
Prestige.
stage in our life, no.
Doesn't it pass on though?
I mean, with that in mind, maybe. I don't
Mm.
think so. Honestly, for the price, it's 115 out of
tripe.
133.
Yeah, what tripe. All right. Well, we're going to go and have a little conversation with this troop over here. So we
Hi.
can catch him. Yeah, we're going to catch him and
Hi.
get our money back. How's it going? Why are you here? Be great if you would just, leave.
Hey, could you don't? Hashtag don't.
Go loot somewhere else.
Get out of my house.
Offer concubine. Someone's offering the modest King Siegfried of Danelaw, I think.
Evelyn.
Evelyn?
Oh.
All right. Would serve you well as a concubine. Will you let her into your bed? A chaste concubine, huh?
Wow.
Interesting concept.
Seems like well, it's like that time our barren wife gave us a child.
Yeah, that definitely happened.
All over again. Here we are with our barren wife. Look at this beautiful child our barren wife has given us.
That would give us a plus 20 opinion of him.
You know why she's barren? Because she's bearing us all these children.
She bore us one.
Yeah.
Maybe he's just trying to get rid of her. I don't know. Okay, fine. Sure, why not? It's good to have some better opinion. We captured 59 loot back from those raiders, so that was successful.
That's right.
That was worth it.
That's right.
Yeah. I think we can stand down this army for a moment.
You don't want to go raid north while we're here?
Well, can we?
Just to mess with them?
We could go raiding. My goodness, that
Right there. Yeah.
all of that. There's like raided, 0, 4. Hardly worth the effort.
Yeah, maybe we should
There's
dismiss
a
15.
God. There's some money to be had up in this area. There's 30, 35. But yeah, with what will eventually become Scotland
It's
in
almost
flames,
like our son has gone raiding before us, and
or these fellows from Iceland have done
Yeah.
so. The land of ice.
And
Let's
snow.
see what we got over here in Ireland. Anything?
Oh,
There's some.
God, 15
One
for
of our targets.
Yeah.
I mean,
Ugh.
it's less than the cost of the boats to get here.
Uh,
Unless we go stomping across.
new achievements. Man, I don't know.
22.
New achievements will be with whatever free update we have in the future. I'm not sure what those achievements will look like, or what that update will look like for that matter. But we always have an eye towards. Wait, I thought we were gonna do Ragnar with 3 R's. Even if it was a daughter.
A son. All right. Let's do Ragnar.
With 3 R's, remember. Very important. Because the next one has to have 4 R's.
Yeah. I think there's been some births since then, but
But you failed me. You forgot our mission.
Well, I mean, to be fair, we had some fairly happy quick clicks happening during the game.
Yeah, well, it's because Elizabeth started to panic. She knew that this day would come where we would crumble her empire. You know that's what it is, too. She's like, no, wait. Yes. Mittens time.
Yeah. 2 green eyes followed me as I crossed the hallway, and a small meow breaks the silence as Mittens the Second pounces for my ankle. He has seen better days, but age has never stopped. As he prances away, I see that he left me a gleaming gift where he had been hiding. Thank you, kind sir, for the 2 gold. Man, I wish I had a cat that left me gold. That would be really awesome. Hey, Hunter's Lodge in Westmoreland. Very nice. Own Ulster here, so there's no point in raiding that. However, we can step over the border and
Whoa.
find, well, there's 14, 17 gold
It's not
there.
good. There's 15 and there's 14. And
It
there's
is barren.
7.
But
That was
we'll
our
do what we can.
wife. You think she was Irish? Because they're barren too?
Possibly.
Okay.
Their holdings are not wealthy.
I like this 600 troop coming to stop us. I'll show you. Will
luck.
you? You shovel that?
Good luck with that. A group of Norse settlers hailing from Scandinavia have settled on the coast of northern France, making a new home for themselves there. Their leader, Duke Siegfried, has decreed that his people shall adopt several local customs and traditions to ensuring they will thrive in this new land. What does this mean for the region? Well, it means the Normans
It's
exist.
a Norman occurrence.
It's very Norman.
Ah.
Norm!
Ah. Gold. Ah, more gold.
Little bits at a time.
Man, just constantly getting 7 gold is not bad, but it's
Also not great.
meh.
Jay and Bob went CK3. Except we're both talking.
I mean, I could just sit here the rest of the stream. It'd be real awkward.
It would be different. My spies have informed me about a hunter causing a ruckus at the local tavern. The man has been spending large amounts of gold and bragging loudly about the great deal he struck with a fancy lord in pearls and silk. Apparently, he drew a map of the local plains for an unknown nobleman. The spies think the lord must be scheming against me or one of my subjects. You know, this is kind of the other side
It
of
is.
a scheme. I mean, usually it's a murder scheme.
It is.
So there's a good chance that we need to jog this fellow's memory,
Yeah, considering it's the only one that doesn't give us stress.
right? And gains dread, which
Brad!
is good.
Yes!
Didn't we just see this guy recently? This name sounds familiar to me. I could just be misremembering.
There was another one that was
Very similar.
same first name,
Yeah.
different last name.
Fair enough. I think I can jog his memory, though.
Because the other guy was like chlorophyll, something like that. Chlorophyll. I'm going with chlorophyll.
Someone way the heck over here in Livonia is trying to run a murder scheme.
Why? Well, he hates you. God, he hates you.
Yeah, he's not thrilled with us.
What?
Title claimant.
Wait.
Nonsense.
What?
Legitimized bastard. Personal diplomacy. Refusal. What did we
Wait.
refuse? Hatred. Revoked his title.
What? Yeah, because he's claiming to be part of our kingdom.
Tortured him.
Jerk.
A rival. Generous host. Sadistic.
What a jerk.
A title revoked, and he's now got a title off over here. Okay. You say so. Sure, why not? Well, we know you're trying to
it's
murder
our
us.
brother. Oh, that's what's going
that-
on. That
is
was
that
our
our
brother. I was like, that name looks familiar, and then I saw brother at the very last.
Yeah,
It
okay.
was like Vodi. Where was he?
Let's use the back button here.
Yeah.
Prince Gofrid Halfdanson, your brother and rival.
Yeah, it's like half Daneson of the Danelaw. Yeah, that's our brother. Like, right. This is our brother that before we were this player character, we tried to murder.
Hmm.
And then he caught our scheme, and we were like, don't do it. And he was like, oh, I'm going to kill you. And we're like, fine, bye. And we, like, booted him into the woods, and now he's coming back, and he's angry.
Yeah,
It.
you know, I suppose that makes sense. It's a legitimate story there.
Would you like some mayo with your rating?
Yeah, you know, it's tasty, I suppose.
Wow, 3 whole gold.
1,500 men
Woof.
coming to try. Oh, I just saw a 15 flash by. Where'd that go? Is it down here? There's the 6.
I think
Oh,
it's
there it
the
is.
yeah.
Right at the Capitol. What a good place for 15 gold to be sitting around, unprotected.
How nice of your capital to have this treasury.
Mm-hmm.
And one of my favorite moments was right after Northern Lords came out, and I was just messing around with the map, but somebody had like 78 gold, and I was like, oh, rad! I'll just take this 78 gold, and I took it immediately before the guy declared war on me, and I was like, oh, gotta go, and like his war did not last long. I think I stole all the gold he was going to use to wage war on me. I was like, gotta go. Huh? Yeah. Hi.
A neighboring ruler.
Yeah. Of Ulster.
That's the place we own there.
Yeah. Maybe he could bolster our claim.
Bolster and Ulster.
Yeah.
I do like a good rhyme.
All right. Ragnar with 4 R's. Perfect. Beautiful.
That's a bit much.
Ragnar the 4th. Just gonna keep getting worse. Just gonna keep. Know what I'm really excited for is like Elizabeth. If she comes back, she'll just be like, "What? What did you do to Succession here?"
29 commander. Ooh, we might need to get out of. Oh, he's a 46 though. That dude's pretty good.
Yeah, we should
But
need to make sure we have
still.
terrain advantage.
Yeah. What are we in right now? We're in
Crap.
garbage.
Yeah, there's.
They're coming for us.
Unless we sail out to sea, I don't think we're gonna have a good time.
Yeah, and there's nothing but the same kind of terrain.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like maybe like boop around the south of Ireland and run away.
Yeah. Let's see if we can get the duck out of Fodge.
Yeah.
And maybe if there's something else along there.
There's something way on the
Nothing.
east coast that was 15.
Yeah. But I think, yeah,
Yeah.
here we go.
Yeah.
This one here.
Yeah.
And
Gotta
it's
go.
their enemy, so maybe he'll leave us alone. We'll see. See if we can get out in time.
And we got it, and...
We can win the fight.
Oh, God. Well,
Maybe.
maybe. Not with that
Theoretically.
reinforcement, though. That reinforcement turned the tide. Got to him right as he clicked on us. Like, ugh, what a bummer. Well, played a game. Lost.
It was a worthy effort. Empty council position. Somebody died. Who died? Our steward is gone.
Well,
Chancellor. But there's no better diplomat. Oh my goodness.
we have a terrible court. Like,
So
we have a terrible
hard
court.
to find good help. The marshal there needs to stay marshalling.
Boy, somebody really wants to talk to you.
I
today.
know, and it's the same number, which means I probably need to take it at some point. And just like,
Don't they know you're streaming?
no.
How rude. And that's always like a weird, delicate line to show, too, is like, hi, I'm a community manager, and I'm on a stream. But community never sleeps, and sometimes I need to deal with things. And it's like, not looking at my phone during stream. It's terrible. It's the worst.
Yeah.
Like, the only reason I'm on this stream is because I love being here and love my job and want to do it and want to be here.
Mm-hmm.
The only reason I answer messages is because people message me.
Mm. Yeah. Darn
So,
those
you know.
messages and those pesky messengers.
Yeah. the life of community. The thing I want to do was streaming, and enjoying the community versus meetings and messages.
Right. Every nook and cranny. A dark night.
Chris Nolan.
Hey,
Sorry, what was
well
going
played. I'll give you that one.
Oh.
A dark night can truly make the shadows in my castle's hallways come alive. That's just batty.
Oh, yeah.
The perceived risk for unsanctioned visitors rise ever higher for every unguarded corner spotted.
What a joker.
If I alone can see this many faults, imagine what more people with a similar perspective could do.
They could sneak in here, then they'd be robbing us.
They would be. Maybe we need to plant some poison ivy around to keep them out.
Oh, that's the bane of their existence. Oh, I really thought I was about to get yelled at for bad puns. Like, Maddie stood up very authoritatively in the booth. I was like, oh, no.
And then she started headbanging for some reason.
Yeah, angrily. It's good to have her back. It's good to be back to normal.
It really is. Hire a group of discreet agents. We just lose 60 gold. Or my perspective alone is enough to get improved defenses.
I mean, at this point, maybe just improve defenses. Like,
Yeah.
again,
For 10 years.
we're old. Like, I don't think we're going to outlive those
Right.
defenses. Whew.
Okay, so we've just landed back in Ulster because we own that territory right now. Very solidly, but let's
Just get that 15. And
let's
then
go see what we
call
can
it a
collect. Yeah. We
Hopefully
lost.
that guy in Mayo would just leave us alone.
We'll see.
They have our gold. Jerks.
Well, they have the territory. Hey, crop fields constructed in Lancaster. And our queen is pregnant.
Again? Oh, right.
Again.
Like, this will be the third child that she's had for us since we got married. Which is rad.
Mm-hmm. All right, we're just going to take that.
Goodbye. Thank you for the
15 and run.
15. Goodbye.
Neighbors War Resolve 2.
But our son? Yeah, it looks like our son.
No. Lotharian versus Lothian versus this guy. That war resolved.
No, that's when our son was in. Oh, maybe it wasn't our son's war. Maybe that's why we couldn't join. Was that it was his ally, and we couldn't join him as his ally. Got it. Okay, that makes sense. Yes.
My wife, Queen. Oh, God damn it. Elfrido?
Elfriga? Yeah.
Yeah. Is holding Mittens the second up by the skin of his neck. Eyes red and nose running. I cannot stand this anymore. I can
know-
barely breathe when he's around.
You know, I'm not saying this is a problem, but I don't think I've literally ever seen a spouse when we had a cat that wasn't allergic. I've never seen a non-allergic spouse.
Yeah, that seems to be an issue.
It's like the flags are 100% spouse, 100% cat allergy.
It's unfortunate.
No. Yeah, goodbye. Go away, wife.
Yeah, I like that rat hunting cat though.
Yeah, exactly.
Because
Goodbye,
of the health
wife.
boost.
Sorry about your cat allergy.
Yeah, and the intrigue and the learning is just a bonus. But
Sorry, wife. The cat's more important.
this is twice we've been through this.
Look, if our wife would give us learning and keep our health up, maybe.
But that's not a thing that's happening,
So, cat.
Yeah, cat wins that one.
Oh,
Purple outline means
allies.
allies in a war or something?
There's a dispute
Yeah.
of some kind.
We're not allied with these. He's not our ally. So we can go... Let's go have a little talk with this... What is this, castle?
Yeah.
We'll keep here.
Yes, the cat always stays. The cat is numero uno importante.
I mean, we have a button just for that.
Whoa, we have new buttons?
We do have a couple of buttons.
Did you explore what they were already?
I did. I
You gonna-
did.
You gonna give
And,
away the secret?
why not?
Huh?
Here's an aggressive sounding dog. And a cuter dog
Yeah. For later.
for later. If we get the dog event, then there we go. Hey,
and
look,
not
an attempt.
Invest in spears.
Oh, hey, look, it's the same guy.
I hate him.
Hmm.
I hate him.
As I attended some local celebrations in the Alstikund, I spend the evening drinking on merriment and wine. Drunk on merriment and wine.
Yeah. It's
As
okay.
I
Were you
wake
drunk?
in... No. As I wake in the morning, it is to find myself in a damp cellar with a huge hangover and a newly built wall almost covering the exit. Someone meant to bury me here.
At least you have a nice cask of wine with you.
This was undoubtedly the work of that contemptuous fopdoodle,
Mm.
Prince
Guthrie.
Guilfoyle.
Prince
Uh,
Guilfoyle. That's solid. Sold. That's it. That's it from now on. Guilfoyle.
Lose opinion of someone I already had a minus 100 on. Okay, so no big deal. Crime. I'm allowed to rightfully imprison him.
Do it.
And all close family members and spouses of me lose opinion of this fella too. So, interesting. How does she keep coming in contact with the cat? Oh, well, I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
Prisoner in siege.
We have a
Loss
whole
of
castle, and
control.
she's like, the cat. Like, homie, walk away. Just walk away.
Let's get some control going there.
Like, if you can avoid educating our son, you can avoid a cat.
Murder abandoned because it failed. And we got 15 loots.
Did we imprison our brother?
The one that was trying to kill us?
Yeah,
No, we haven't tried to.
we should.
Murder on me abandoned. Oh. I should have clicked on him and gotten his portrait up. He's over in
I mean, you
Livonia,
can just
right?
click on your family portrait, because he's your brother.
I mean, yeah, there's that.
I mean, you know. Sibling.
Siblings. This guy right
Yeah.
here. The one hiding behind my
Oh,
water
it's 300
bottle.
watts. That's why I was like, what? Yeah. Goodbye. Negative 100. Enjoy being in prison.
Too far away to interact with because he's over in Livonia.
Well,
So-
he could try and murder us from there, but we can't just throw him in prison from
Right.
there. Bullshit.
That's weird. We can interact with his wife.
Time to murder his wife. Out of spite. The most spiteful. Like, it's... Oh, 12 and 12.
Yeah,
Ugh.
over 4 years, we probably won't live that long.
Our last
really.
act is enacting that murder scheme and then just... Bleh.
Yeah. Kill you and then
From
die.
death's heart I strike at thee. Ugh.
Let's go on a collection adventure.
Hello, taxman here. You're not from around here? I didn't say you're taxman.
Breaking fast with a friend. I'm on my way to the temple one morning when I run into Queen Elfriedor, who is carrying a small bag. Glancing around, she conspiratorially opens it, revealing all sorts of foods and drink. It is such a beautiful day. Come join me outside for a morning picnic, she says. As I start to protesting that I'm on my way to the temple, Elfriedor interrupts me. Odin will still be there later, but these candied figs won't.
Bruh, I'm all about candied figs right
I
now.
know, right?
Like,
Lose some opinion, gain some piety.
yes.
Or true sin would be letting this opportunity pass.
Yes.
Lovely picnic.
I like lovely picnic,
picnic it is.
honestly.
Stress loss plus 10%.
Yeah.
We're reaching that age where stress loss is important to have.
Yeah, and also, like, oh no, we're an old man without piety. What's going to happen?
And actually, we've got 1,400 of
That's
it.
what I'm saying.
So,
It's like, oh no.
I can get some more intrigue.
How intriguing.
Indeed. Apparently, we switched over to intrigue for some. Probably because we maxed out another tree.
Yeah.
Do we want to go towards schemer, seducer, or torture? I'm thinking schemer is probably good. Truth is relevant. Can fabricate hooks.
I mean, at this point, maybe just enticing opportunity because, like, I don't think we're gonna live long enough to take care of the schemer tree because, like, schemer tree doesn't get going until like prepared for anything or a job's done right.
Right. Dread gain, dark insights, 50% chance to gain either intrigue or prowess, max 5 each, when you torture someone. Interesting. Clearly, get rid of the cat manipulation picnic, or at least to be away from the cat. I think there's maybe some torture then.
Figures.
Yeah, there was some pretty good figs. Wonder if there were any minifigs that we could paint.
No, we'd have to go to some kind of workshop that makes games.
True story.
Yeah. Ooh, hybridization. Let's go.
Galio-Norse hybridization. Spurred on by positive relations and increased cultural exchange, the Norse and Gaelic people have grown increasingly close over the years. Now, individuals from these societies have begun to view themselves not as one or the other, but as both, simultaneously. A new Galio-Norse culture. Norse traditions and values form the backbone of this new culture, while various Gaelic attributes have been adapted and integrated to meet the needs of their new society. Galio-Norse are fun. You can become a band of roving Scots. Whether out of skillful manipulation or a genuine desire to lead his people into a new era, Jarl Yatavor has positioned himself as the leader of this cultural awakening. Okie dokie. That's a thing.
Cool.
And it's been done.
I like the ominous, menacing tone of like, we'll see how this develops. Like, it's like, are you threatening this man to see how it develops?
Are you threatening me?
Are you threatening me? Oh man.
Let's see, where else can we go?
Corn is not native to the British Isles, David. Can't be corn oil.
Bow before the great Bunghor.
Just go down on Beavis and Butthead. I've been whole at 10 o'clock in the morning. Happy Wednesday.
How are y'all doing? Or
it's because we gave him sugar this early.
How you doing?
Yeah, you do.
Terrible. Just terrible.
Who let you on this stream?
You.
Fair.
My daughter.
Ragnar with 5 R's.
My daughter?
Yeah, why not?
How about Unner?
Okay, another R. We need another R.
There we
go. Perfect.
More Beavis.
Don't encourage him. Don't encourage him. I don't need this kind of negativity in my morning. I just sit over and drink
so
water.
positive though.
Yeah, it's because you haven't hit play.
I know.
Because it's positive.
It is. It is positively paused. Why are you going over? I don't care. I'm going to walk around you. I don't want to lose men as I walk around you. And we're going to try to work our way back home via here. Let's take the long way around.
Take the long way home.
Fury of the Northmen. Siegfried, you are a great warrior, but do your enemies truly fear you? Andres says. I've seen Andres work himself into an inhuman fury on the field of battle, and I have seen countless foes flee before his howling form. Is that a specific type of form? I don't know. Witnessing Andres' berserker gang is like witnessing the fury of Odin himself. Join me in front of the fire. Let us evoke your fury, he beckons.
Oh my god. Right, because we're controlling.
Let me fetch my bear pelt. Attempt to become a berserker. Gain some stress because I'm calm. Right. No, I prefer to be in full control. Gain stress because I'm sadistic.
I mean, the sadistic seems like our better bet here.
Yeah, it does. A lot less stress
for sure. A lot less stress. And we have the 10% stress loss, which is nice.
Yeah, and also not to mention
There might be risks. Yeah, no
Being
joke.
a berserker at our age, super
God, could you
not
imagine?
useful.
Imagine being like an
70
80-year-old
some-odd-year-old.
berserker.
I'm at the fairs.
Hobbles with a cane while carrying a poleaxe.
Or a very large sword. It's as large as he is, hunched over. Yeah. Game of riddles. Oh boy. Acquaintance. Gildan has died. Neighbors' war resolved. Phase transition. Iberian
Yep.
struggle has phased to
Oh no, Iberia.
compromise. Good for them.
Good for Iberia. We'll be over here.
Acquaintance. Aethelbar died. People are just dying all over the place.
Well, yeah, you're like in your 80s. Everyone you know is like in their 70s or 80s.
She was 14.
Oh wow, that one's even better. That one's rad. Well, how do we even? Why are we worried about a 14-year-old? That's
Princess
not a friend
of
of ours.
England. Yeah. Like, okay. And
That guy.
some random guy, also from
Oh no,
somewhere down in
that guy.
Baia, down in the Iberian Peninsula. Like,
Oh no, that guy
okay.
died.
Thanks. Cool.
This is we do have all the DLCs installed. Yes.
Yeah.
So we have all of our new events from Friends and Foes. We have Fate of Iberia. We have Royal Court. We have Northern Lords, obviously.
Mhm.
And yeah, here we
Got
go.
all the things. Yeah.
I went somewhere. I was going somewhere with that, and then my brain went, no. So here
Yes,
are.
we got all the things.
Yes.
There we
That's the answer. Yes.
go. Riddles are a beloved pastime among the Norse. 2 or more players will exchange increasingly tough problems, often rhyming and steeped in allegory or myth. On one particularly long, lazy day, my friend Ingrid
Ingrid.
thinks
Oh,
to challenge me to a game with what must be half the people at court watching. Let's have a check at our stats over here. Let's see what we can do.
Oh, and no, I'm not saying, a bunch of 80-year-olds can't manage fury. I'm just saying the mental image of this dude, our dude, carrying a giant sword and hobbling across the field of people is
Comical at best.
hilarious.
With his 8 prowess.
Well, it's fair though. Nobody knows he's like 80. He's had a mask on his whole life.
Yeah.
They have no idea he's a hobbled old man screaming across the battlefield.
I mean, it can definitely conjure fury. It's
Yeah,
just
no joke.
a certain type of fury.
Very strange fury.
You test my speechcraft. This will be fun. Got a 50-50 chance. Regardless, everyone gains opinion of me, but we gain or lose some splendor.
I really like the third option. The third option is one of those like,
Possible outcomes. Every courtier and guest gains 20%, gains 20 opinion, or every courtier gains 20 opinion, and that's like the same, but with just slightly different percentages.
Yeah. I love this one.
What does it say? To start, who has no brain and is going into the dungeon?
Yeah. It's terrible. It's bad for us, but like it's hilarious.
She loses 30 opinion for 10 years.
We get a lot of
in
dread
prison.
and lose some stress.
It's an act of tyranny.
Like,
Oh, man.
I challenge you to a game of riddles. How about go to jail? How about that? Like, nah.
But we'll present it as a riddle, so
Yeah.
that the question is accepted to the judges. Thanks, but no. You know what? I'm going to engage in this, but
Okay.
I'm going to give myself the best odds, even though, it's 75 splendor that we might lose. But regardless, who is this person? Our court physician.
Okay. Well,
An evil planner.
maybe don't imprison our doctor.
Yeah. And friend, no less.
Yeah. Are we developers? Yes, but also no. Technically, I don't think either of us fall into the developer category.